Why do people hate realtors? Hi, I'm Dawn McAlpin with Coldwell Banker West. If you or anyone you know is interested in East San Diego County real estate, I want to be your resource. I'm here to serve and support you and to help you and your family achieve your real estate goals. Please give me a call. As a realtor, I often hear that people don't like me, or not me personally, but they just don't like realtors. They don't like us, they don't trust us, and they don't understand why we get so much money when they sell or buy a house. So I decided to do some research. What are the main complaints that buyers and sellers have with the agents that they've worked with in the past? Number one is a lack of communication. So when you get into an agreement with a realtor to represent you, whether you're buying or selling a home, get clarification. Find out when they're going to contact you. Inform you about showings or open houses. Get feedback from other agents who've come through your home. Find out how they're going to communicate with you and let them know your preference. Do you want them to pick up the phone and call you? Do you want them to shoot you an email, a text? How do you want to get that information? That is critical. You need to communicate to your agent how and how often you want to be informed. Number two, a lack of respect. And that in the research shows up as a lack of respecting your time. So agents are notorious for coming to your home late or showing up late for an open house, and we can understand things come up. But you want to have that conversation with your realtor and let them know that your time is valuable. And if they're going to schedule an open house or a showing, or they make an appointment with you, that it's very important that they're on time. And if they're going to be running late, because things do come up, let them know that if they're going to be late, ask them to call you, shoot you an email or text, and let you know why they're going to be late and about how long, so that you can go about your business and not sit around waiting for them. It's important. Let them know, set that standard, and any professional will respect your time and honor that request. A lack of transparency. Well, that means if something's starting to break down, or there's a conflict in the contract or negotiating with the other party, sometimes an agent doesn't want to let you know. They want to handle it first. Let your agent know that you'd rather be overinformed than underinformed. Ask them to keep you in the loop of all negotiations, all the give and take between the other side and your side. Whether you're the buyer or the seller, you want to know everything that's going on in that transaction. Integrity is key. So it's very important that you let your agent know that you expect honesty and integrity throughout the transaction. 4, an easy commission. There are times when the market is going so quickly that an agent barely puts your sign in your yard and you've already gotten an offer. And you think, wow, they've made a lot of money for that 5-day or 20-day period. But let's look at this. A real estate transaction is a transaction of contracts. It's all about legalities. And so your agent is there working around the clock, if necessary, to make sure that every contract is correct, consulting with their broker in-house, talking with legal, and making sure that everything is going as planned so that your transaction closes without a glitch. So if you're a seller, your agent has research to come up with comps, to consult with you to find out what a good sales price would be for your home in the condition that it's in your neighborhood. We need to get that information first to help you set a price for your home. And second, when the appraiser comes in a few months later or a few weeks later, to make sure that they have that same data to justify the purchase price that the buyer has offered you. We work with you to go through all of the disclosures, the transfer disclosure list, the anything that you've repaired of the home, anything that you know is broken or faulty in the home. We have to disclose all of that to make sure that the buyer doesn't come back and legally sue you for any undisclosed information. And your agent is there to advise you and make sure that that gets done. If you're a buyer, then your agent is doing research before meeting with you to find all of the properties in the community that you're interested in that have all of the features that your family wants and needs. Then we put together the purchase offer when you find a home that you love, and we make sure that it gets sent into the listing agent, gets presented to the buyer, and if we're lucky enough to have that offer accepted, then we move into negotiating. We make sure that the seller has filled out their transfer disclosure information, that they've disclosed any fault that the property may have, and we advise you on that. We're there when you have a physical inspection to help you understand and give you confidence to ask the inspector any questions that you have about concerns regarding that home that you're about to buy. So your agent is in there all the way through, from contract being accepted to every nuance in there about title insurance, escrow, funding from the lender, to closing successfully and giving you the keys and moving into your new home. So it may look like an easy commission, but I'll tell you what, we work our heinies off for you. And that's the kind of agent that you want to work with. And finally, the fifth major complaint is lack of empathy. I get it. Sometimes as an agent, we're hustling so quickly as the market is moving that we forget to slow down. That this is an emotional time, whether you're a buyer or a seller. It's a very emotional decision to buy or sell a home. And you don't go through these transactions on a daily, regular basis like your agents do. And so sometimes we are guilty of forgetting to be putting ourselves in your shoes and to be empathetic about your situation. On top of that, it's stressful. You're having to clean up before showings. You're having to box up your personal belongings, getting ready for a move. Your lender wants loan information and documentation, and all the while you're still going to work and running your household and adulting as before. So it gets very stressful. So just if that happens, just hit the pause button. Ask your agent to just slow down, explain to them that you're feeling a little bit rushed, or maybe that you don't understand something. Ask them to go through the contract again, ask them to explain things with you again. We don't mind. We just sometimes forget to put ourselves in your shoes. If you found this information helpful, please like and subscribe. Share this with a friend that might also find the information helpful. If you're in San Diego and you need help with buying or selling a home, please reach out. I'd love to help you and your family reach your real estate goals. Thanks for watching, and make it a great day.